Good day, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's still your boy Sensible. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share so that we can learn more on many things that we should know about. So now, today's lessons we are going for the differences between centralized exchange and decentralized exchanges. The differences, the disparities. So now, what are the centralized exchanges? The centralized exchanges are owned by one person or one entity or one organization. Well, the decentralized exchange is what is for everyone. That is built on a blockchain. Control of ownership. Centralized exchanges are controlled by organization, and manages the exchange operations, custody of users' assets. They have control over your money. Those are the for the centralized exchanges. The people have control. Those who own the organization, they have control over your money. Well, the decentralized exchanges are typically open source and do not have control points. They do not have control over your money. Instead, they run by a network of users who collectively govern the exchange. So it is not by one person that does or that process your money. So now that is one of the differences. That's about the control of ownership. The control of ownership. So number 2 is intermediaries. The centralized exchange require intermediaries such as banks or payment processors to facilitate the transaction between buyers and sellers. If you want to buy any coin or you want to trade on Binance, you need people who are working at the Binance official need to be your intermediaries. Those are the people that will facilitate your transactions. But for the decentralized exchanges, you don't need anybody to be in between. You don't have betweener. Nobody has to be between before you do any transaction. You transact directly with the person. You transact directly with the person through the use of the smart contract. The smart contract will automatically execute the trade for you. So now that's second differences. The first one was control of ownership. The second one is intermediaries. So now we go to the third one, which is the securities. The securities. We are going for securities. So now the centralized exchange stores the private keys. When you register, they will give you a private keys. That private keys, the centralized exchanges will save it on their servers, which will enable hackers, which will enable hackers to hack their system. As long as you have the things on internet or on the servers, the hackers can attack you anytime, any day. When you remember, Binance was hacked some time ago, and now FTX has been also hacked. So this is some of the security reasons for, or some of the things that centralized exchanges are not safe about. So now what the decentralized system, your private keys are being stored locally. You see your private keys, you will write it on a piece of paper and you keep it in your wardrobe, in your bag, anywhere you want to store it, very safe, so that you can see it anytime, any day, any moment you want it. But the centralized one, it has been stored on the server, which can make what hackers to attack the system. So now we move to the fourth one, which is what? Transparency. So now the transparency, the centralized exchanges are not that transparent, because of what is what human trust. Is what human trust is, human that facilitates the process of your transactions. So they can manipulate the system anytime, any day, any moment they want. But the DEX, the decentralized exchanges operate on the blockchain technology, allowing users to verify the transaction on the network. So there is no human involvement over there. So it is very transparent. If it is $5, it's $5. If it's $10, it's $10. Now we move to liquidity level. So now the security level, what the centralized exchange typically offers higher liquidity than the decentralized exchanges, because what there are more users on the centralized exchanges than the decentralized exchanges. So now the DEX does not give, or the decentralized exchange does not give more liquidities, because what they rely on the liquidity in the system. They rely on the liquidity in the system, which users use to facilitate their trades. So in overall, what the centralized exchanges are generally more user friendly, and what the higher liquidity. Decentralized exchanges offer greater privacy, security, and transparency. So these are the differences or the disparities between the centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So to be safer hand, you need what? Decentralized exchange to be doing your transactions. That one is only operates on the blockchain level. No human intervention. But how you go do them? The centralized exchanges to they trade for the P2P then things. Where they collect some small money for them. So how you go do them? So Charlie, try and subscribe to my channel, so that we will be having more lessons about this stuff, so that we will also be acquainted as the world is adapting to crypto and other things. So now, like my video, share it with your friends, and give me a thumbs up. Give me what comment. Okay, so now I will say what, au revoir, see you next time, bye bye.